Hey, welcome back to two wacky teacherpreneurs. Tell all. I'm here with my buddy Amanda, who has a bunch of ladies that look like they're about to go to a TPT conference because I've been a million times to TPT conference and I know what the look is. And that's the look. You're serious. You want to make more money, but you're also sort of summer fashionable. Anyway, today we're going to talk about whether or not I should go to this year's TPT conference. I have been to a bunch. I've been to five or six TPT conferences. I've been to a lot of them. I was on a roll where I almost went to every single one, but then COVID happened. I even went to the COVID ones. There were two, and they were online. And I went to both online COVID conferences. So I've been to so many. And I don't know if I want to go to this year's, but it is silly because it's taking place in the city I live in, which is Las Vegas, and that's where the first two Teachers Pay Teachers conferences were. Anyway, we're gonna dish on what's happening at this one, and maybe I'll come up with some reasons to go or not go. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go walk around, and some of my buddies are coming down. Some of my TPT friends are gonna be there, so I'm gonna go like lurk, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy a ticket to the conference because TPT isn't the highest on my priority list right now, but maybe it should be. We're going to talk about it. All right, now we're back and we're talking. Amanda, so tell me this. If there was a TPT conference in Montevideo, would you go to it?
Yeah, I would definitely go to
You'd pay,
Montevideo.
you'd pay the money to go. So I'm being silly not wanting to go, basically. Do you think? Do you
No,
think?
because you have a big trip coming up, and my esposo just walked in because I'm in an Airbnb right now, and he's scowling at me. So let me just real quick do something, and uh, uh, okay, I paused and now I am in another room and maybe the sound is a little better. I don't know. I apologize for the bad sound quality. I don't have my microphone. Do you have your microphone, Jess?
I haven't used a microphone in years. None of my mics work. They all sound like hooey. They're
Maybe
all
you
very echoey.
maybe you could go to the TPT conference and they could tell you about how to start a podcast and what microphone you need to get. No?
Oh, I've had a podcast for like 8 years. I don't need their advice. That's my biggest thing is I don't need their advice anymore. But it is
Are you
I do
sure?
walk away with things. Yeah, I really hate everything they have to say. But okay, I'm gonna go through the conference guide and see. Like I used to love this, but honestly, it is a lot of drama. And it's all about this weird world of haves and have nots. And as soon
Yeah.
as you get there, you know, because all of a sudden there's these people that are, they have like Versace or whatever on, and you're just like Louis Vuitton bags, and everyone's clip clopping around and like Louis Louboutin Vuitton heels. I don't know what they are. I know they're expensive. I know the signs, right? I can tell, but it's just weird. It's weird. It's like a show of like, oh, whose TPT store is doing the best, and it can be a bit much. But I did grow to love it once I made my own posse of friends, which you were included in that. But now you're gone. So what's the point? That's what I'm saying. What is the point? Okay, I'm in the conference guide and I'm trying to think of like the first year I went, that's the year I decided to start social media because that's what they told me to do. I went to TPT conference and they're like, listen, there's a trifecta of stuff, and you got to have a blog, you got to have a Pinterest, and you got to have social media. And in the middle is your TPT store, and your blog, your Pinterest, and your social media should all lead people to the core of your triangle, which is your TPT store. And I was like, what? I didn't have any of that. I'm like, this is dumb. But then I went home and I started all of it, right? I'm like, okay, I'll start a blog, I'll start social media, I'll start this. And that's what started my whole journey on social media. I didn't really out of my blog and Pinterest and social media kind of took off and I started seeing success on various platforms. But I did it because of TPT conference. Like I wouldn't I don't we wouldn't have even met if I didn't join social media, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how we met. We met talking to Sheila Jane teaching on Periscope and commenting in the comments to each other. That's how we met. We met as social media people. Like we're using social media, typing to each other. It's almost like the old-timey AOL chat rooms, right?
Yeah.
So I'm happy I went, but as the years have progressed, I've been crankier and crankier about like the advice that I've gotten. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. I'm trying not to do it on camera. So anyway, let's go look and see what they have. I'm going to go over the sessions. And then Amanda, I think this would be fun. You tell me if you would go to it. Are you ready? But I'm
Okay.
not telling you who's doing them. Okay. Here's the first session. From resource to unit to curriculum for secondary sellers. Would you do that?
I'm
It's
thinking,
all about how to make a unit feel intentional, complete, and adaptable as a
yeah,
secondary
I
teacher.
would go to
You go
that.
to that
That
one?
sounds really
Yeah.
interesting. Well, it could, well, it's secondary, anything for secondary sellers, I'm
Okay.
very, very interested in.
Okay. Here's the next one. Are you ready?
Hmm.
How small data moves can make a big impact.
Yes. And I love the
Okay.
person that's running that one.
Oh, you know that person? Okay.
Yes, I
Here,
do.
oh, you're looking too. Okay, here's the next one. I'm on page 7. Work smarter creating resources and PowerPoint slides and Canva. I didn't even think people use PowerPoint anymore. I thought it was all Google Slides or Canva now.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm probably going to say yes to everything because I don't know. That's why my frustration with conferences is I have like an over enthusiasm, like
Oh,
over I have overexcitabilities. I just get really, really excited. And it's really anxiety provoking. So that's
okay.
why
Well, now we'll just
I
talk about me then. So
okay.
Amanda says yes to all of them. Next one is bet on yourself money mindset for TPT authors. Now, listen, I would not usually do this one as I've already read a bunch of money mindset books. Growing up poor and continuing to be poor, I'm like, it must be me. I don't live in poverty. Me, right? Well, but this is one of my buddies, Ashley Bible. She's one of my
Yeah.
chatty friends. So obviously I would go to support my friend. So we're going to the next page now. Evergreen email marketing machine. Now, I would not go to this because email marketing is just like it says learn how to build strategic funnels that feel personal. I have never built a single funnel. I am so bad at funnel building. I would need funnel building 101 or even how to like send out an email. Like I don't know how to do any of that. The only time I've ever been successful doing that is on what's that really expensive Kajabi. I was successful on Kajabi, made it so easy, really demystified it. And I did do a successful email funnel on Kajabi, but I've never done it on another platform. So
So
just
wait,
me, yeah.
because I've been to a lot of these conferences too. And I mean, again, this is another one that I'm very interested in and I would want to go to. But I feel like when I do go to sessions, um, this is like if any presenter is listening, which they're probably not, but I just feel like sometimes they just overload you with too much. And if they could just like maybe give like just really concise, quick win type advice that I haven't already heard. And I know that's really hard because you don't know like who you're teaching when you're a presenter, you know, you don't know who, like what level, because I feel like TPT at a TPT conference, and this is like maybe another piece of advice for the people running these conferences, is that they should have advanced, like these are for advanced sellers. These are for, brand new sellers, like being able to differentiate between, you know what I mean? Like,
They did that one year. They
oh,
did
yeah. I
they
think
did
that's good.
novice, like, and they had like levels. And
Hmm.
I think the idea was they're going to keep doing that, but then I don't know. I think COVID kind of messed with how they organize the conferences. Are they still going to have in-person conferences? Is it more cost effective to have them online? One year two years they did hybrid conferences. I think in Boston they had a real life conference and an online conference, and
Yeah.
they did level them because I remember, like I don't know. There's so much drama in TPT world because there's like a novice, but some people see it as your years of experience. Some people see it as how much money you make. So technically, a new seller, they could make just as much as a old-timey seller their first year if they really hit it out of the park and found some product that went viral, or you know what I mean? They're the new it person, right? They could be making as much as an old-timey TPT person. So I felt like it was weird talking to people during that time because I remember I had signed up for a conference and I was like, well, I've been doing this for 8 or 9 years. But then like all my buddies know that I don't really make that much money at it. So they're like, well, should you be going to the expert ones when you don't really make that much money on it? But like if you've been plugging away at something for like 10 years, I felt like, yeah. But then I felt weird and I didn't want to go anymore because I was like, oh, because I'm not like a TBT millionaire, I can't go to the advanced
Well,
conference
because a lot of it
session.
is luck,
Yes,
and
that's it.
timing. I mean, yes, there's a lot of expertise that goes into making money online, but you can't just, that's not all of it. That's not people who make millions or whatever. Yes, they were in the right place at the right time and they knew the right information, and they knew what they were doing in that niche or whatever, or in that time period. I don't know. I just think that all
It's
of
also
the stars have to align.
the there is a lot about like I feel in business generational poverty because and I kind of have this argument with some of my coworkers. So a couple of my coworkers, they're teachers and they're millionaires. They're flat out like, yeah, we're millionaires. And it's because their parents were millionaires. Their parents are millionaires and they're millionaires. It's easier to build the business when they're so expensive to build. When you already are coming from a place of like wealth and privilege, where like, oh, it's $3,000 or $4,000 to build my dream website. That's no problem. Like I had that when I was a baby, like I don't know, like there are some things that can set people ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
Hiring virtual assistants, being able to have money for all your business expenses, being able to have money to build a killer website, having the free time at home to blog and write maybe all these years while your spouse was off making money or you were just living on what do they call that? What do they call it when rich kids have a trust fund, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, like there is a lot that goes into TPT to make someone successful as well that has to do with their background. Some people literally get lucky and work their butts off from ground zero, but some people are starting at a higher elevation than
True.
other people too. All right, I want to go back to the list. I don't want to
Okay.
talk about my poor Hannah blah blah blahs. Okay, next one, your AI advisory board. Now, this is the first page that's mentioned AI, and I think that's on everybody's um, radar right now, but it's more about talking about the 9 AI consultants who will help you with planning, data, and more. And then yeah, I don't understand what that's all about, but it does sound really cool. And if you want to be kind of cutting edge with your business, I think going to AI sessions is smart because it's not going anywhere. So you might as well like I don't know. That one seems kind of cool. And this lady's been on a bunch of TV shows. She's their keynote speaker. So like the keynote speaker is not only giving her keynote, she's also doing a session and she's super famous and she has a TPT store. So I think that this is kind of interesting. All
Do you
right,
know
I'm
how
on
to say
page.
her name?
Oh, I just skipped the page. I don't know her name. AO Jones.
Is that how you say it?
Oh no, I didn't want to say it and get it wrong, Amanda.
Oh. Sorry, it's
No.
AYO Jones. And I'm
Jones, yeah.
sure, yeah, I just searched her and yeah, she looks cool.
Yeah, she's been on a bunch of TV shows and she's a TPT seller. So, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, the next page, I'm on page 9 now. They're going to talk about ads that convert, and then the next one is unlocking sales with creative problem solving. That's interesting. People are always complaining about needing to sell more. Now I'm on page 10, beyond the first purchase, creating a loyal super fan. Show don't tell social media that sells. Well, that could be cool depending on what social media they talk about. Bloggers Boot Camp. Is your blog feeling a little lackluster? Well, it's time to turn that around. Learn from my blog statistics of how I raised my page views and sessions by 167% in just 15 days.
Hmm.
That's actually kind of cool to have
Hmm.
a fact like that in.
Yeah.
Store audits that sell, refine what you already have. Now I'm on page 12. Beyond basics, creating resources for all learners, getting it right from the start, proven advice from TPT sellers, blueprint to bundles, turning standards into product lines, stepping into CEO mode, systems productivity, and outsourcing.
There's a
That's
lot.
take your best selling resource and make it grow. That's a good one. I've
Hmm.
always heard that your best selling resource is your best chance at making more money. Like
Hmm.
you're better off like bundling that or making it more expensive or like it's going to sell more if you focus on the top, 5% of your store.
Yeah.
Mm. Product partners, a new way to scale your TPT store. What's a product
Ooh,
partner? What's that?
we are product partners.
A powerful way to market your TPT store by hiring teachers from your own audience. These
Ooh,
partners will then showcase your resources and help expand your reach. With 3 years of proven experience, I'll share what works best, how to find the right partners, set clear expectations, manage submissions, and make the most of their contributions.
that sounds interesting.
That is, but that involves like hiring people, and it sounds like a real pain. Uh, Relationships are the real algorithm. Sure. Small team,
It's
small budget,
true.
big brand. Small team, small budget, big brand. That's kind of cool. Small team, small budget, big
Big
brand.
brand.
I
Yeah.
like it. That's not bad. What's the next one? TBT templates create high quality thumbnails and previews fast.
I
I
want to
wonder if
know
it's
that.
yeah, because I hate creating thumbnails
Me
like so
too.
bad. I hate them.
Me too.
And I feel like no matter what I do now, they're kind of blurry and weird, and everyone has these workaround methods for it, and I tried it and it doesn't work. Free resources that actually sell. Okay. Pocket to profit, do it yourself smartphone photos that will sell. And that's it. That's everything. So I don't know. I'm going to see what the day looks like. Like, how long are all these sessions? So each session is 1 hour long. Then they have a snack breaks built in between each session. There's a 10-minute snack break.
I really want you to go.
Are they going to have snacks?
Did this convince you to
Um,
go?
no, it did not. It really
Really?
didn't. No. But one thing I'm so worried that I'm going to be really spent after my trip to Germany is I'm going to Germany for almost a month.
Hmm.
Probably like, I don't know, 26 days or something, a really long time. And when I go on these long trips, I often come back really sick. Like I've gotten COVID and influenza A or whatever, a different one. I've gotten the stomach flu and I'm not a great traveler. And by the end of a long trip, when I'm exhausted, I think my immune system sort of breaks down on the plane ride home and I always get super sick. So
Yeah.
I'm worried. I'm worried like so I mean, when I got COVID, I was out for 6 weeks. I could not like the only thing I could do is talk to you every day.
Yeah, on
You remember we had
Voxel.
COVID together, remember in 2022?
That's when we started this podcast.
Yes, the getting COVID made me start this a podcast, but it was the sickest I've been in a long, long time. I think I had long COVID because I tested positive for 6 weeks. And that's a long time to test positive for it. So anyway, let me see what else there is. There's a TPT social. Let me see. And how many days does this even go for? So I'm going to go back and look at all the days. So it looks like it starts July 7th, which is Tuesday, and then it goes through Wednesday. Okay, that doesn't look bad. And then there's a collaboration time. That's always fun. And then goes through Thursday. Okay, so it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's interesting. It's really weird. It's probably because it was cheaper to get the building for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling. I don't know if I can buy tickets that close to it, but I feel like I don't want to commit to it right now and then like have some weird illness or really need to relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think you can decide once it's closer to the event. When do you get back from Germany?
I get back like the 27th, I think.
Yeah, so you could just decide like the 28th or the 29th or the
Yeah.
3rd, like
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll see how I'm feeling and if I wonder if they're gonna sell tickets at the door
They
or if I
might.
have to
Why
buy
wouldn't
them
they?
like I don't know, or if I have to buy them like, way
Well,
in
I'm
advance. It used to sell out, but I don't think it sells out anymore. I don't think it's that kind of conference that just, oh, there's only two more seats, right? What are you doing?
trying to get your attention. I'm crossing my fingers that you feel super healthy and that you can go because I know a lot of your friends are going, and I really want you to give me all the new learnings and the new gossip and all the good stuff. So I hope you go. I think it'd
Well,
be
is there any one thing that you were like, oh man, I want to know that more than anything else? Like, was there something that popped out to you?
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of things. And I think the AI one, of course, I'm very curious about that. And also the thumbnails one.
The thumbnails, really?
Well, I don't know. Just like you said, I don't like thumbnails are annoying and I hate creating them. And it's like, and also, what was the one about partners, but you didn't seem very like collaborating with people who buy your
Yeah.
products.
That one seemed,
Um,
I'm gonna see like, okay, I'm gonna make a pretend like I'm gonna read each day really quick and just tell you like because you there's like 7 or 8 sessions and then you can only go to one of them, right?
yeah,
And then
that's
there's a
annoying.
break and then you gotta go to another one. So let me look at the first one. I'm just gonna kind of skim through and see. Um, Store audits, ads, free resources that actually sell things, uh, getting it right from the start, small team, small budget, big brand. That one's kind of cool to me. Small team, small budget, big brand, because like I am just a team of one. So
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. And then the next one is, let me see here. Secondary sellers, turning standards into product lines, store audits, show don't tell with social media, beyond the basics, work smarter. Oh, create products in PowerPoint and Canva. I feel like I don't really know how to create a TPT product in Canva, even though I've made a million things in Canva. Like, is it any different? Like, why am I overthinking Canva?
yeah, you could definitely create products in Canva. Actually, a lot of the games that I've created, because Canva has templates. And so I've used a template in Canva to create games. This episode is pretty long though, Jess. Do you think we should wrap it up?
And I'm not even to this next day though.
We
Yeah,
read, you already
let's
read
wrap it
all of
up.
them. What?
No, I was picking the one I would go to.
Each
So I
day.
go to the Canva one, and now the next one, I might do this next one. I'd have to go see Ashley Bible because she's my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next one, let me see here. I think the bloggers boot camp
Yeah.
because
You should go to
I
that
feel like
one.
blogging is dead
No,
because of AI, but you don't think it is yet?
no.
are you getting any hits on your blog right now? Can
Yeah,
we
well, because
can we do
Claude and
the
Chat,
next episode? Can we look at the analytics on your blog?
sure, but Claude and Chat GPT, they link. Like, I think people initially with AI were like, oh no, it's the end of blogs, but they link websites all the time, like in
Yeah.
answers. And so I think that chat or AI is just fancy, you know, search engine. Um,
Okay, let's wrap it up. I'm getting bored. I don't want to think about TPT conference anymore.
Ciao.
Ciao.
You're funny. Mm.